The laws of physics? For cartoons, I don't think so. Take this for example. I highly doubt that the human can kick a ball into outer space. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. Ever. So I thought to myself, just in case, I better go try it for myself. See this? This is going to outer space. Super special awesome kit. That's not outer space. Get up! Get up! I don't think it's working, guys. Next up, okay. So, do you remember how Donald Duck was always so obsessed with money? Do you remember the part where he would dive into coins? Haven't you ever wanted to do that yourself? And guess what? According to cartoons, we can! Okay, so I have a really, really big thing of coins. But just pretend that they're gold coins. And then this is going to be Donald Duck. It doesn't really work. Sorry, guys. And why? Because in reality, there's this thing called friction. And how does it work? Well, you see, if you have two surfaces, like this one is the pennies, or the road, for example, and something else comes along, it doesn't go. So, sorry for the disappointment. But moving on. Also in cartoons, I guess roadrunners have the uncanny ability to stop in a split second. But like I've said before, I really don't know. So I thought, let's go see. You know, I had a little bit of hope there for a second. Really. Stop! Oh, almost. Can't stop, can't stop, can't stop! And why? Because going from 60 miles an hour to 0 takes a little bit of distance to slow down. Which really, really stinks. There's this thing, and it's called, like, forward momentum. And, like, you can't just not have that. It's like, you're going, and maybe if you're at a slow speed, you can stop, it'll be fine. But, because when you're running and you stop, your forward momentum wants you to keep going forward. Because objects in motion want to stay in motion. That's Newton's first law, guys. Okay, last thing. Last thing I'm gonna do to ruin your fun. See this? You see it? Okay, Pokemon. You're probably like, oh my gosh, everyone knows that show is impossible. Because when I was 10, I was always like, oh my gosh, when am I going to be a Pokemon trainer? Alright, here it is. Here's Ash, and he's capturing a Pokemon. He throws his Pokeball. Right there. And the huge Pharaoh, which was about this big before, suddenly, conveniently fits inside of a Pokeball. I'm just guesstimating, but I think this is about how big a Pokeball is. So, let's check this out in real life, shall we? Dang Pokemon! Fit in that Pokeball! Well, dang. Why are you so freaking fat? Oh my god! Captured! I don't think so. If it wasn't already impossible to fit a really, really big Pokemon in a very, very tiny space, which you basically have to condense it to a very, very dense lead ball, and then hope that doesn't turn into a black hole because you've condensed it so much. So if it wasn't just for that, conservation of mass. So do you guys have one of these? Because they're very handy, especially for this. Okay, so take onyx for example. I don't know if you can read that, But that says 463 pounds. That's, half a ton. I can't stand up. If that doesn't break Ash's legs, I don't know what will. So next time you think about becoming a Pokemon trainer, think about bodybuilding as well. So heavy. So that concludes the 4 examples of how cartoons do not follow the laws of physics. And thank you for letting me ruin a couple minutes of your life.